Hello, everybody. My name is Lynette Leader, and this is Rosario Vasquez, and she is the head marketing chair for RGVBandidas roller derby here in McAllen, Edinburgh area, Upper Valley, and we're just gonna ask her some questions about her position and how she feels. Okay, Ms. Rosario. Okay, can you explain to me, or actually, no, introduce yourself, and
My name is Rosario Vasquez. I've been a part of the roller derby community since 2014. I took several positions, which were started off as secretary, then president, then started going into marketing. So that's what I've been doing so far: marketing, designing, social media.
Okay, yeah, already sounds fun. Okay, and as you do that for your organization, I mean, that's a larger role for you to fill, right? You have a lot more duties and everything to represent for them.
Yes. So what I try to do for the marketing aspect of it is try to be targeted in the way that we advertise to the community. We use a lot of Facebook just to cut costs. We try to use flyers, print material, word of mouth, do PR, try to get as many interviews as possible as well.
Yeah, get your voice out there and everything. Okay, and how with you, and you were saying with social media and Facebook as a marketing chair, how intense do you work into that? I mean, how deep do you go, shares and everything?
We have our page on Facebook. I mean, now they have analytics where you can track how efficient or whether the community is engaging in your posts, right? And so we try to create events and try to share those events and try to reach the community right here. So it's all about being strategic. Like, I don't want to market to somewhere in Austin because obviously they're not going to come here to the Valley. So Facebook helps us be more targeted in the local community as well.
Awesome. You're so good. How has social media changed your profession? Like, as you've been doing it through since you've been
I think, yeah, definitely Facebook has been more used throughout like our community in general, or just like now more of the young users, you see them on Facebook, and so it's definitely easier to run productions, easier to share advertisements, easier to share posts, and so it's increased the efficiency and the way that we market. It's definitely cut the cost because we don't really spend a lot. If we do pay for promotions, it's minimal. So it's,
you can do something quick too,
yeah,
like get it out there in the word.
And that's super important for us because we're a nonprofit organization. So we try to not spend too much money into the marketing aspect. Be strategic about it.
I agree. Very nice. Okay, and what are some positive changes you've noticed with this being your way of communication, to the audiences and everybody?
The positive changes versus different types of print marketing is that you can see certain reactions from people online. You can see the likes, the shares, the posts. You can get the audience to actually share your post as well, so they help you in marketing as well. You can also reach a greater audience than you would just putting up a poster in just one store, and they would only see that foot traffic in that store. But having it on the internet, you're able to share it with more people.
So social media is good. Like, it's a lot. It's what the world is all about now. It's how you reach everybody. Are there some negatives that come along with that?
I think that there's a lack in the personal interaction. You don't get to always see the feedback. You don't get to read the body language. You don't get to gauge that in social media. So, I mean, you could get to see certain comments and posts like that, but I think that you lose that feel of that person-to-person communication.
Okay, and are you being influenced by this? Like, has there been by the changes?
Actually, yeah, a lot of our bouts that we do, we usually go print material, we print tickets, we print posters, and then we do marketing on Facebook. Recently, we decided not to print as many posters to cut costs on the last bout, and it was actually one of the most heavily attended bouts. And one of the ways that we were able to do that is by getting the audience to share. So we engaged them in doing that by letting them know that if they shared the post, they could win a chance to win a shirt. and I think we almost sold out that bout. And it was like, that was surprising to me, considering that we didn't use that many print materials. So that was a difference in what we usually do.
And since you are local and, you were saying with the community, I mean, how is it influencing the culture that we have right now?
I think a lot of people in the Rio Grande Valley are not aware of what roller derby is, and being able to have this platform using social media and other types of advertisement is spreading the awareness, first of all. And then we're a nonprofit organization, so we volunteer with other nonprofits, and we try to partake in community events and anything that's going to help the community. I think we even had the Girl Scouts come by this past bout, and we had some of our skaters talk to them about health and fitness. And that's something that's, making them aware of those important aspects of their life at a young age while they're having fun. So you're definitely making an influence in the community in one way or another.
That's awesome. See, roller derby girls, they know they got it. Okay. And let me see. Has there and you were saying about the Girl Scouts? I mean, you do attend other. They come to you all, but you attend events too, and you combine, your.
Yes. So we've had different marketing events. We've done Viva Streets Harlingen, where we went out there to promote and also promote promote ourselves and also promote health and fitness. We worked with partnerships with the Harlingen Humane Society, where we had the community bring in a toy for the animals or food or something of the sort, and they would be entered in a raffle to win a basket with RGVBandidas goodies. So we actually had a really good donation. So we definitely are able to give back to the community in that sense.
And then the combination of that, I mean, publicity everywhere, right?
Yes,
that's true, right?
Definitely.
So you wouldn't believe who I saw when I went to go take my dog. Okay. Can you recall when was your best media influence impact, or
yes.
moment?
We had a partnership with Mujeres Unidas, which is a local nonprofit organization here, and we gave a profit of the proceeds to that organization. And what was really great about it is, at the time, the venue owners of the rink, it was called back then, they decided to match our donation. So we donated almost $1,000 to that organization, and we were able to present them with a check at the event that we volunteered for, which is a 5K relay. So we I felt like that was impactful. I felt that being in partnership with another nonprofit really helped to boost sales as well, but also giving back to a good cause.
That's nice. That is nice. That's very sweet, two good groups together. Okay, and what's your favorite things about doing what you do for the RGVBandidas?
So my background is I have my master's in business administration, and I've always loved sports since I was young. I've always been involved in sports. But as I started going through college, I was exposed to business. And so I wanted a field where I could integrate both sports and business. And doing this allows me the opportunity to be creative with those two aspects. Those two things that I love, and also helping the community, being involved in something that's brand new that people aren't really exposed to. I get to use the knowledge and skills that I build in my college career, and also with the passion of what I have for sports. And so I love being able to design, being able to, interact and give back to the community, and being a part of a sisterhood, because aside from everything that I do in my professional career, you're part of a team and a very unique league, and it's a great camaraderie. So it's a mix of all of that.
See, that sounds awesome and exciting. See, you're getting me excited. Okay, and how would you refer somebody who is interested in doing something like myself to get started, and move forward as being a head chair?
Yes. For everybody, I think, especially in your college career, it's important to get internships. A lot of people don't think about that while they're in college, or they'll think like later on, maybe my junior or senior year, but it's better to start getting experience now. So you can find out if it's something that you like, or maybe there's some other field or some other aspect between that, maybe a different entity that you might want to try out. You know, so you get your feet wet, you get that experience, you build up your resume, and then you try to correlate your experiences with something that you are interested in the future. And a lot of times when we think that we're going a certain path, and we end up deviating to something else, and it's not in a negative way, but it might be a positive way, you know, and you won't know unless you try it out first.
Yes.
So before you embark on, like, this is my career forever, give it a try, like in a professional setting, and see if it's worth if it's what you like. Yeah.
Okay, and there's anything else you'd like to add, you know?
In marketing or media, always be strategic. I think one of the things that I learned in my just in my master's degree that was really like stuck with me, it's not what you can do, what the people can do for you, it's what you can do for them. So in anything that you're doing, you try to look at it strategically. What can I do for this company? What can I do for this business? What can I do for this nonprofit that's going to correlate with what I want to get out of the outcome? So where it's mutually beneficial, you know? So you got to find out which way your objective is, first of all, and how am I going to be strategic about it? So that's one of the things that really stuck with me.
That's some good wisdom, Miss Vasquez. Okay. And thank you so much. I've learned a lot from this. You know, it's been great. It's been a really good, easy interview. And thank you. And hopefully we can get all of you all to come out to see the RGV Bandidas sometime. And
Definitely.
you see Miss Rosario Parks here. There you go. Thank you again. This is Lynette Leader. Bye. Thank you.